Hello everyone, Fluffy here, back with my second video. It is now 9:08 in the morning, and the other video is almost uploaded to YouTube, and then I've just got to add the title and stuff, so that should be ready to go as soon as I finish this video. This is my weekly weigh-in. I think I did last week's on Tuesday, so we're going, 8 days instead of 7 days? And I'm trying to make excuses because the weight that I'm going to give you, I'm very disappointed in myself, not happy. But, you know, I don't lie to y'all. I don't hide stuff from y'all as far as my weight and health go. So we're going to get started. Last week, Tuesday on the 21st, my weight was 272.8, and today, just a little while ago, like 10-15 minutes ago, I am up to 279.6, y'all. I have gained 8 pounds since last Tuesday. My weight before I went into the emergency room was 282.2, and that was on the 1st. I got put in the hospital on the 6th. So, and I lost quite a bit of weight, some weight while I was in the hospital, and since then. But that 279.6, I really, am not happy about it. Some of it could be, not going to the bathroom, but in this instance, there's no way I'm holding 6 pounds of poop. And my blood sugar this morning was 143. Not 12 hours from when I took it last night. I took it at about 9:39 p.m. and it was 150. So, but then yesterday morning it was 133. So I'm still having problems with the morning. I think disability has approved them to handle my prescriptions, so I need to go and find out how I go about it, because they're also going to help pay my deductible for my supplemental insurance. And so I may have to call them. The pharmacy said, bring us your insurance card and we'll try to run it. So I may be able to get my Trulicity, so that issue isn't quite dead yet. When I first got out of the hospital, in my brain, I was so afraid to eat because, they had said that my gut was thin and traumatized. And so I felt like anything that I would eat, I didn't want it to scrape. I didn't want to feel full because I thought, oh my God, my hernia is going to come out. But in my mind, the logic says, no, it's fixed, And, but if I gain a lot of weight, the pressure is going to come out somewhere, and that's going to mean that I'll get another hernia somewhere else. Obviously, it's not going to get through the mesh, but it'll happen somewhere else. But I've had a hard time getting back on the low carb tangent because I was eating soft things, noodles, potatoes, anything soft that I could eat. I mean, I was eating other stuff too, but I really haven't not been watching my carb intake. I really haven't. I'm just going to put it out there. I ordered some Korean food and I had rice with it. And here, I had some TV dinners left from when the niece was here. Very high carb. We had nachos. Can't have the tortilla chips. I mean, I've been like super bad. And I'd step on the scale and it'd be up and down and up and down. And I'm thinking, okay, so far I'm doing really good. My sugar numbers were good. But over the last few days, the numbers have been climbing. And so I don't want to get in that habit. I need to go back and remember, Fluffy, you are diabetic. You've got to get a handle on that. You have to keep losing weight because you promised your doctor that you were on the way down. And that relieves pressure to avoid having another hernia. And I don't want that to happen. It was a big risk getting the surgery. So, I've really, really, really and truly have to get a handle on it. So today I'm going to try to start, I haven't really had anything to eat because, well, I had just had a one carb hot dog right before I started filming again because I was a little hungry. Supposed to go to my mom's for dinner. She claims we're going to have soup, and I already know that she wants potato soup, but she knows that I've been cheating, and so if I go there today and I don't eat the soup, I don't know if she's going to be upset about it or buy it or what. Maybe I'll just try to eat the sausages out of it because she gets the really good ones from Sam's, and those are low carb because they're high quality sausages. But today or tomorrow, I've just really got to get on top of it so that I can start losing again and get my blood sugar back down again because it's very important that I do so. Kind of hard because I am in the middle of a flare. I can't soak in the bathtub. The flare consisted of back of my neck and my shoulder starting to hurt again. So I've been making good use of my muscle relaxer. I don't want to take the Norco. I really, really don't. But so it's difficult to think healthy when, I still have pain for my incision. You fiber people know that, we handle pain differently. So I anticipate the stomach pain for a while. I mean, right here in El Paso, for 3 weeks after the tattoo, I had the tattoo, I still felt pain in here, which I think after 3 or 4 days, you're not supposed to feel pain. But I did for like 3 weeks after, and my daughter just kind of rolled her eyes at me because she's like, Mom, it's just a line tattoo. But then she kind of chuckled because she knows it's the fibro. So not quite worried about the incision anymore. I know that it's healing up nicely. It looked healed. I kind of got a good look at it in the mirror because, I still have a gut. I'm still fat. He didn't take all the fat away. All he did was he did cut away. He said I had some really thin skin because with the hernia coming outside, everything living outside my body wall and underneath the skin, it kind of made the skin thinner. So he cut that part out and squeezed me together. But I think I'm doing really well. I still have the pressure bandage on. I try to go part of the day without it. Then if I panic and it feels like it's pulling, then I put it back on. But I'm wearing it less and less as I get more confident as it heals. So I wanted to thank y'all for the emails and the messages and the comments. With the flare, how we fibro people are with flares. Trying to still keep the good attitude. I've been stressing a little bit because of this inspection. Didn't know how I was going to get it done. And I've got some Facebook pages, healthy ones, fibro ones, and then ones where they call it garage sale ones where people sell their furniture and stuff and they do other businesses. And this lady who did my floors pops up, and a lot of those people, I living alone and stuff, I have to be careful, but it just was weird because when she popped up, my mind just said, call her, or contact her. And she was real sweet. She came out yesterday, and with besitos and his little bitty gift, I have to be real careful because I don't want to screw up the floors. I don't want to screw up the floors at any time, but especially right before the inspection. And what I was trying to tell y'all, and this has nothing to do with my weigh-in, y'all, I've done the weigh-in and I discussed my carbs, so if you want to click out, you can. It's cool. But they admitted to me the other day that their rental agency does not know about their pit bulls. And he went out there, the owner of the pit bulls, he went out there and replaced 3 boards, and then he took these pavers and he stacked them in front of the hole at the bottom. But he admitted, because I had asked him, had he gotten inspected yet? And he said no, that they scheduled him also between 5 and 6 tomorrow. And he goes, I don't know what to do about my dogs. And I said, oh, he said, yeah. He said, they don't know yet about my dogs. And I said, well, I wondered because they're pit bulls. He says, yeah, but they're family. What do you do? I said, yeah, you're right. And I got in the car and go. The honest person in me says, let them know about the dogs because while they're still a risk for my dogs. But the fence is now fixed, so Miss Molly is not going through the fence anymore. Excuse me. So if I tell and they find out, I live, most of the time I'm by myself without the kiddo, and I don't want my dogs to accidentally on purpose get hurt. I don't know that he would do that, but this day and age, I mean, they're already being dishonest with the rental agency about their dogs. So, I mean, I already have to tell them that I broke, that's my bedroom. And if you walk straight to the back of the room, there's a window there that looks out, and you can see their part of their backyard, the divider fence, the chain link fence, and where he did the repairs in the wooden fence. I mean, they may see that and start asking questions. So right now I've decided not, because I don't need that hassle. But part of me says, you're part of the problem if you don't say something, but I just don't want to put that trouble on me, does that make sense? And just hope for the best. But the mini blinds, I don't know about any other state, but here rental agents are required. Now here's weird. They are not required, even though Texas is hot as blazes. They are not required to provide air conditioning, but they are required to provide heat. And they're also required to provide covering for the windows, which basically means mini blinds. It's the law. So any of y'all in Texas have rental, read your thingies or look up Texas law, because they are required to offer coverings for your windows. And I don't know if it's because it's the original, but when I went to turn the little rod, so the blinds could shut, as soon as I started, the string popped and it's broken. So you can see it's hanging a little bit, and I will declare it as soon as he comes in. Front doorbell isn't working. When I told you I had gotten delivery, which I couldn't afford, but I did it anyway because I just was craving carbs. I know, y'all, this thing is bad. I got to buckle down and get back on it. And I know it's emotional eating because I've been stressed about this gut, but that's not an excuse. I got to get a handle on it. Anyway, the delivery guy goes, I think I'm ringing your doorbell. And I'm like, is there an elephant sitting on the floor? Remember my elephant fountain? I got the elephant. He goes, yes, ma'am. I went to the door and I pushed it myself. It's not working. And remember, people were door dashing me, so I knew it worked before. And then in the kitchen, the fluorescent bulbs, my daughter replaced them and the light's still not working. So I'll have to tell them about that. But my dogs have done no damage. Besito, but it's not permanent damage to the floors. It's nothing soap and water can't fix. So I'm hoping I'll have, with the floors and the hair up, that I'll have a good inspection tomorrow. I should. I personally feel like they know about those dogs, and if they're going to inspect them, then they're going to inspect me. But the last time I got inspected was 3 months after we initially moved in, and I don't know if the neighbors had gotten inspected. I didn't think about that. But just something tells me that they're wanting to look at what they're doing and are going to go ahead and do me to make it look right or whatever. We should be okay, because I'm not causing structural damage except for the mini blinds, and turning it shouldn't have broke it. So anyway, that's my update. So there was something else I wanted to say that I saw in the comments, but I don't remember. As soon as I'm out and about more, and this is a way in, so I probably shouldn't mention it here. I still haven't gotten with the quilter. I have not forgotten, because I don't get out much. Like, I'll go out tomorrow, and my mother's birthday is Friday, and we're going to go eat at Cheddar's, but I can do low carb there because I can have a steak and a salad. But if it's not necessary for me, like a doctor's appointment or going to see my mom, I really haven't been out doing stuff. Just nervous, about being bumped and falling on the ground, because that's the PSD for my eye. A warden that I've known, I knew her in the beginning of her career, is retiring, and I made a comment, and that's where all these notifications, I don't know if you hear them or not. Usually y'all can. And now it's frustrating because everybody's commenting, and she's been with prison system forever. Anyway, so that's not dead. So if you still have time, if you thought, oh, I wanted to send some, I'm going to tell you this right now because I said it several times. Excuse me. Anytime I gave you an update about the quilts, requesting a size. And I said, if you wanted to make it bigger, make sure everything's in the center. There are at least 3 swatches that are way too large, and they will have to be cut down. And unfortunately, 1 or 2 of them, part of the writing is going to get cut off to make the quilt look even. I'm sorry, but I did tell y'all that. I'm probably going to make some folks mad, and I am sorry about that. One of them, it's real pretty. I also had to ask y'all to make sure that if you blinged it up, to make sure that it would be washable, because she may have to wash it. She may not use it. She may hang it up and we'll never have to wash it. But somebody, and I say somebody, I know who, but I don't want to say names. I find that disrespectful. But if Mrs. Sarge has to wash it, I feel like part of the design will be washed off. Not sure. I haven't even done my swatch yet. I'm going to try to get that done this week. I'm hoping my paint will hold up, because they didn't have it on the washable, but I think it's washable. So my bad if it comes off. But I was concerned because the swatches are this big. You know what I mean? So I want them all as even as possible. So I hope y'all don't get mad, especially because I'd mentioned it before. So it's nothing personal. I promise you. Oh, she just did it because, she doesn't like me. No, that's not it at all. I just want them even. If I've got everybody's like this, and then all of a sudden yours is like this, it's just not even. And I want the quilt to look as even as possible. So, anyway, so, if you're going to send one to me and you thought it was too late, fluffyhatesfibro@gmail.com. Just shoot me a quick email saying, hey, I'll send one out today and I'll wait for it, okay? Because I'm really not up to meeting with the quilter at this moment anyway. I'm just really trying to take it easy and doing everything I can not to sabotage this gut of mine. I still have pain when I lay on my side, but that may not be anything wrong. That may not even be, it hasn't healed yet. I had the surgery on the 9th, I believe. Yeah, on the 9th. So we're already almost 3, a day short of 3 weeks out. So I should be fine. It seems like it just happened because I had surgery on the 9th, but I didn't get released from the hospital till the 14th. So that just may be residual pain because I have fibro. So I just really haven't ventured out there just for something to do. I've been leaving for a purpose to point A, from point A here to point B, and straight back home. So anyway, hope this wasn't too boring. I mean, it's a weigh-in and I gained weight. I hate it, y'all. I just so hate it. I'm not upset. I'm just not happy with it, but only I can fix it, and I'm going to work hard on fixing it. So my problem is I have a lot of high carb stuff still in the house, and I'm going to have to do everything in my power to resist eating it. So it's going to be a lot of broth and boiled eggs for the next couple of days till I get my body back off the carbs, because they are addicting. They really are. And of course, you know how I feel about rice and pasta. So anyway, God bless y'all. Positive vibes out to each and every one of you. Remember to always be kind, and I will talk to y'all real soon. Oh yeah, don't forget to be your own advocate. Bye.